I rise today on behalf of the Jewish Caucus in support of H.R. 17 and Women's History Month. The Jewish Caucus is proud to recognize the strong leadership and accomplishments of women in California, in the United States, and throughout the Jewish community. Jewish women have been leaders and allies in the fight for justice for thousands of years, and the Jewish people look with adoration and respect to the matriarchs who built up the Jewish people: Sarah, Rebecca, Rachel, and Leah. In more recent times, Jewish women have stood courageously for women's rights, civil rights, and social justice. And today we uplift leaders among our ranks, such as Emma Lazarus, who wrote some of our nation's most sacred words displayed on the Statue of Liberty. Give me your tired, your poor, your huddled masses, yearning to be free. Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg, the first female Jewish Supreme Court justice, a tireless defender of equal rights and reproductive choice, who was also the first justice to perform a same-sex marriage in 2013. Naomi Wadler, anti-gun violence activist, who was 11 years old when she spoke against the horrendous effects of gun violence on women of color at the 2018 March for Our Lives, saying, "People have said that I am too young to have these thoughts on my own. It's not true. My friends and I might still be in elementary school, and we might still, but we know life isn't equal for everyone, and we know what is right and what is wrong." And Rabbi Angela Buchdahl, the first woman to lead the Central Synagogue in New York City, and the first Asian American to be ordained a rabbi in North America, a true trailblazer who has worked to create a more inclusive Jewish community. And finally, a giant in her own right, Senator Dianne Feinstein, who became the first Jewish senator in the United States in 1992. And Senator Feinstein is the longest-serving woman senator in US history. Senator Feinstein was the first Jewish person to graduate from her high school in San Francisco and served as vice president of her class at Stanford University in the 1950s, at a time when Jewish people and women faced immense barriers and were vastly underrepresented in higher education. So in the wake of her retirement announcement, we thank Senator Feinstein for being a champion for a great state of California and a champion for all Americans. Here in California and in communities across the nation, Jewish women have always been leaders and allies in the fight for justice, inclusion, and the end to oppression. So in that spirit, and on behalf of the Jewish Caucus, I respectfully urge your support for this resolution. Thank you.